actual numbers are. Let me go to fanfiction.net.
There you go. Attaboy.
Let me see. I don't know that it actually says how many people are followed on me, like on my author account. It does not.
But let's assume, for sake of argument.
Yeah, so I actually don't know how many people are following me there. But Kell of Light has 263 follows, and Twin Humanities has 123.
Hey, there you go.
So by their powers combined, I probably have 500 total followers on Fanfiction.
By their powers combined, I'd have a social media presence.
Somewhere in the depths of the internet, where anyone with half a brain would never tread, because fanfiction.net is an amazing den of people putting what if in the title of their stories when they're already writing on a website called fanfiction.net, among many other inexplicable sins.
You know, you don't gotta go after every single content creator on that website like that, right?
Well, I mean, if they'd, come up with an original idea instead of constantly writing Harry Potter fanfiction, then maybe I wouldn't.
Is that the most popular topic?
Yes, it is.
Is it actually? I'd expected it to be
Yes.
Sonic, to be quite frank.
Nope. Not
But-
even close.
All right, fair enough. Harry Potter
Here,
it is.
Let me go back and Control-Shift-T.
What, you're
back to the
gonna
website.
give me the hard numbers?
I am going to give you the hard numbers.
Give me the hard numbers for Sonic first. I need to.
Okay,
I need a
believe
reference
that falls
point.
under games, so I will. Okay, the first is Pokemon with 102,000
Makes sense. All right.
different stories. Kingdom Hearts with 74.4 thousand.
Really? Okay.
Sonic the Hedgehog with 41.3, almost half of Kingdom Hearts.
All right.
The
40.
next is Final Fantasy VII, closely following Sonic the Hedgehog at 41k.
Okay.
And then below that is Legend of Zelda at
Makes-
32.6.
makes
so there's your top
sense.
five.
There's your
your
top
five in
five.
games, right? So Pokemon is 102k, right?
All right.
In anime, we have Naruto at 463k.
I love it. God bless you, Naruto community.
Do you know what the next one is?
One Piece.
Inuyasha.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. I was about to say it's not One Piece.
Do
I
you
know it's not
what
Dragon
number
Ball.
3 is?
No.
I would guess it's neither One Piece or Dragon Ball.
Nope. Hitalia.
I have no
What's
idea what the fuck that
Hitalia?
is.
It's like personifications of countries.
Oh, yes! I've seen bits of that.
Okay, number 4 and number 5 are Bleach and Yu-Gi-Oh.
You know, Bleach makes
Yeah,
sense. Was
definitely
not expecting
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
I'm gonna go further than
I
the
can
top
see Yu-Gi-Oh.
5 here to go 6 is Fairy Tail, 7 is Dragon Ball, 8 is Fullmetal Alchemist, 9 is Digimon, 10 is Sailor Moon, 11 is One Piece.
Wow.
Sailor Moon, really?
Speaking of One
how
Piece,
does
it
that
just
work?
aired its 1000th episode.
They count Ruby under anime for some stupid ass fucking reason. So that is number 12, 13, 14, 15.
Okay.
Yu Yu Hakusho actually has 25.3.
Yo!
16, 17, 18. It is number 18 in anime.
We made it to top
It is
20, boys.
It is beating out My Hero.
What? Really?
Yes.
I am.
My Hero,
You know,
Rurouni
that-
Kenshin.
Okay, My Hero might just be because
Evangelion.
of time, but I am now surprised about Rurouni Kenshin.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, so now we get to books.
Now we
right?
get to books.
Remember, so far our highest number has been 436k with Naruto.
Right.
Harry Potter has 838,000 different stories written about it.
Fuck.
Number 2 is Twilight with a fourth of that.
I can believe that.
Number 3 is Percy Jackson and the Olympians with almost an eighth of Twilight.
I expected them to be
And
lower,
then about
honestly.
half of that is Lord of the Rings, and then Hunger Games following somewhat closely behind.
Hunger Games.
Wow.
Cartoons. The highest you get in there is 45.5k with Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Why
And
is
then
Ruby
Teen
not
Titans.
in? Hold on.
I don't know. And then Teen Titans.
Hold on.
And then Teen Titans.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
and
makes
then
sense.
My Little Pony. And then
You-
Transformers.
You know, given
Yeah,
the fan base,
yeah.
I'm surprised My Little Pony did not beat out Avatar.
No,
movies-
nobody's beating out Avatar.
A lot
In
of people have
movies,
beaten
It
that.
is
Okay.
Star Wars, Avengers, Pirates of the Caribbean, How to Train Your Dragon, and X-Men.
Huh.
I never saw those movies.
So there you go. I don't write for any of those categories, and I fucking probably should have.
You know what? Hold on, real talk. If you make a what if about Combo Man,
That's Combo Man.
do you know who Combo Man is? Please tell me.
No.
You know who Combo Man is.
Not a clue.
All right, so remember combos? The like esoteric chip that was somewhat big in the 90s?
No.
Get you a bag of combos. All right, so back when
Oh,
Marvel
shit.
really
Okay, yeah, I
needed
know.
fucking money, really bad, they made
know Pepsi.
Combo Man to advertise for combos, like chips or whatever the fuck it was. Combo Man, let me look this up real quick, is an amalgam of other different superheroes.
Rick Wilder, Combo Man.
Combo
Was
Man,
a
yep.
mild-mannered student until a science experiment between Combo's baked snacks and Marvel Comics gave him the powers and weaknesses of 14 superhumans.
And
My man is
Ooh.
a bunch of different random heroes in horizontal bands from the top of his top of his head down to the soles of his feet. Hell no, you couldn't pay me to write that
Fucking
shit.
do it. No balls, do it.
No.
Let's see. Going down the list, we have Hulk's hair,
Hulk's forehead,
Hulk's forehead,
Cyclops' eyes,
Cyclops'
Iron
eye- Iron
Man's
Man's jaw.
Magneto's shoulders, Punisher's upper chest, Captain America's lower chest, should have been the ass, Sabretooth's abs and biceps, Carnage's elbows, Daredevil's forearms, Spider-Man's hands, Sentry's thighs, the Human Torch's knees, the Silver Surfer's calves, and Gambit's feet.
like,
How many of those have actual weaknesses?
If you manage to figure this out,
Put on rose-tinted glasses.
if, when he was first created, you managed to figure these out and list them all, you could win a hat and jacket featuring Combo Man.
What?
see, that's Combo Man. I fucking love it, man. Marvel was desperate in the late 90s, early thousands. Like, God.
Apparently, an additional weakness of our good friend here, Rick Wilder, is that he can only access his powers by consuming some combos.
Yeah, he has to eat combos, so he would be powerless nowadays. We could all be Combo Man, and we just wouldn't know it.
No, I was about to say combos still
They don't
exist.
fucking exist.
Yes, they do.
Oh, man, I love it.